All right, what up, good people? This is the No Kap Podcast. We back with another one for y'all. I am Rebel to Succeed, a.k.a. your boy Ant.
What's going on, y'all? It's Quan here. I ain't really started making my content yet, but I'm in the works right now. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to plug just yet.
Bro, Pat 215.
Yo, this is Drew. Drew Say _U_Say on IG.
Just Drew. Go by Drew.
Yeah, it says it on his shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
Make it more real.
Like, you know who the fuck he is. It's on. He got it on his shirt. So what we talking about?
Today, we was going to be talking about Juneteenth, celebrate Juneteenth, and kind of recognize that as an important holiday for Black people.
I'm sorry, bro. It sounded like you just said Jew teeth.
No,
we not talking about Jew teeth, bro.
Juneteenth.
All right, we talking about Jews teeth. All right.
Nah. We talking about Juneteenth and how our opinions about that and how we should recognize that as a more important holiday. And we talk about systemic racism and what it's like to be a Black man in America.
All right. I want to start it off.
Hold on. Before we do that, right? We ain't see each other in a while, and we ain't recorded in a while. Like, what's up with everybody?
Yeah, what's going on? What's up?
We jumping straight into nothing, and niggas don't know how it's going. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if they battling with something or not. Like, what's up?
What's going on? Life is great. God is good. God is good all the time. God is everything. Everything is chilling. I'm chilling. I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. They out here killing me. Like, my business done picked up as far as my little cleaning service. So I'm still making it though. I'm good.
What's up?
Tired side myself, man.
Say that again?
I said I'm with Ant. I'm on the tired side.
Sorry, bro. But we good though. I'm blessed.
Yeah, I'm just basically trying to get back into making my content. I stopped making videos, and I shouldn't have stopped. Because if I would have kept going, I probably would have been closer to where I wanted to get. But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. I'm getting back.
What you was doing?
I was just making little skits and stuff like that back when I was in high school. I was just making little skits and little.
Oh yeah, you draw
videos.
All right. I'm finna drop a bomb on y'all. Okay, we making small talk. We need to check out Joe Biden again.
I was about to say, what's wrong with small talk, Pat? Pat went straight to it.
Because I'm worried.
To see how niggas really doing. Like, niggas coming on this joint just talking. Like, like, how is y'all niggas doing in this goddamn pandemic? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Pat said, let's get to it.
Listen. I today I ran across the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994. Are any of y'all familiar with it?
No.
Okay.
What's that? The 50A or something like? Oh no, that's something different. My fault.
Can y'all hear me good, real fast?
Yeah.
I would like to read something off to y'all. The Violent Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994 was an act of Congress dealing with crime and law enforcement. It became law in 1994. It was the largest crime bill in the history of the United States. It consisted of 356 pages that provided 100,000 new police officers, $9.7 billion in funding for prisons, $6.1 billion in funding for the prevention crimes, which were designed with significant input from experienced police officers. Sponsored by Representative Jack Brooks of Texas, the bill was originally written by Senator Joe Biden of Delaware and then passed by Congress and signed into law by President Bill Clinton. Now, let me tell y'all some facts about this law.
Right.
During the 1992 presidential campaign, Bill Clinton sought to reposition the Democratic Party, which had previously been attacked as a soft on crime, as an advocate for get tough policing strategies, as well as investing in community policing. Federal funding for the additional police and community policing were both priorities of the Democratic Leadership Council, of which Clinton was a member. Okay, so what I found out was the federal assault weapons ban, which formerly known as the Public Safety and Recreational Firearms Use Protection Act, but commonly known as the Federal Assault Weapons Ban, the semi-automatic firearms ban, Byrd and manufacture the manufacture of 19 specific rifle, pistol, and shotgun capable of accepting a detachable magazine that has two or more features considered characteristics of such weapons. Y'all following me?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. The federal death penalty, I'm not going to get into that because the death penalty is self-evident. The elimination of higher education for inmates. One of the most controversial provisions of the Violent Crime Control of the Law Enforcement Act overturned the section of the Higher Education Act of 1965, permitting prison inmates to receive a Pell Grant for higher education while they were incarcerated. That's one. The Violence Against Women Act.
Hold on, Pat. So it prohibited them or it permitted them? Like it stopped them?
Prohibited. It stopped.
Okay.
It stopped the higher education of it overturned the section of the Higher Education Act of 1965, permitting prison inmates to receive a Pell Grant or for higher education while they're incarcerated.
Okay.
Which means they couldn't.
Right.
Okay. So I mean basically to cap it all off, the act authorized the initiation of boot camps for delinquent minors and allocated a substantial amount of money to build new prisons. 50 new federal offices were added, including provisions making membership in gangs a crime. Some urge that these provisions violated the Guaranteed of Freedom Association of the Bill of Rights. The act did incorporate elements of H.R. 50, Federal Bureau of Investigation First Amendment Protection of 1993, to prohibit investigations based purely on protected First Amendment activity. But this was effectively removed in the Anti-Terrorism and Effective Death Penalty Act of 1996. The act also made drug testing mandatory for those serving on federal supervised release. The shit just gets worse and worse. The crime bill was also the crime bill has also become unproblematic of the shift towards mass incarceration in the United States. Although its contribution to the long-term trend of expanding prisons is debated, the Justice Policy Institute stated in 2008 that the Clinton administration tough on crime policy resulted in the largest increase in federal and state inmate populations of any president in the United States of America. I mean,
that's a lot of information, bro.
And I haven't even included the drugs, the drug policies that this was the largest bill ever written. And it led to mass incarceration of people that look like me. I don't know how I feel voting for somebody who did that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's clearly the reason why it's so hard for me to do what I got to do right now.
You said that was the what again? What's the name of that?
That was the
That's called the crime bill.
The Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994.
Okay. And this was Joe Biden
and Bill fucking Clinton,
who was a senator at the time, and Bill Clinton,
who was a Congress at the time, who basically, it's an insult to say that that's the first black president. Like, for somebody to say that's insulting to me right now.
Who said that?
Well, niggas was saying that because he was messing with the Joan. He got his dick sucked by the Jones, so that's why niggas was saying like that was the first president.
Talk about Bill
First
Clinton.
black president.
Monica Lewinsky? That was it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he got some top, and now he black. What? I don't agree with it.
And he played the saxophone.
Okay, well that checks it off. He's obviously black. I'm saying he got some head in the White House, and he plays the saxophone. Come on. Okay.
This nigga on his Kenny G.
Stan.
Kenny G. Yeah, she was the one playing the saxophone. But anyway.
Right. Okay, Pat, what you saying, Pat, is that you don't know, talking about in regards to Joe Biden, I mean, you saying you don't know how you feel voting for somebody. So.
That's exactly.
Bro,
your audio.
Cut out.
Again?
I said that's exactly what I'm saying. I ain't seen nothing else after that.
Okay. So are you just like not going to vote at all, or?
When was the last time y'all voted? Period.
I never voted. This is going to be my. I don't actually. No, it's not going to be my first time voting. I don't think I am going to vote. I want to look more into it to see, because it's like bad, and it was like.
Who's voted on here before?
I plead the fifth.
I'm voting.
I think the last time I voted was 2016.
Mm-hmm.
2016.
No, my fault. 08. I ain't vote 2016.
You voted in 08?
Yep.
Well, since his was 08, mine was 2014.
Who was that? Who's in 08 again?
OB?
That was Bush?
Obama. That was Obama.
Oh, the Obama. Okay. That's right.
Yeah.
No.
You voted the
when
second.
did it?
Obama first.
I think that was Obama.
That was 2008. The second term was 2012. That's when I voted.
Yeah. My fault. Yeah, that's when I voted. 2012.
Yeah.
I ain't voted the first time.
You voted for his second term?
Yeah.
Okay.
It got me looking at him sideways now, like.
Who, obese?
Yeah, like.
Why you say that?
Who are you for real?
It was passed in 2008, you said?
Man, that was his running mate. Joe Biden was his running mate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the vice president.
That was.
Let me ask y'all this. Do any of y'all know the vice president's name off top right now of the country?
Mike Pence?
Yeah.
Okay. You know.
John Wolf. I was like, John Wolf. Ain't that like New Jersey senator or something like that?
No, nigga.
Nah, that's PA Senator Tom Wolf.
Tom Wolf, yeah. I'm sorry.
This nigga said New Jersey.
I can tell you this though. I can tell you that he looked like a statue.
Who our vice president?
Yeah, he looked like a statue to me.
That nigga look like a motherfucking dead body. That's what he look like.
They say like a dead body.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that movie? What movie was that? Where the bitch used to drunk this potion and it made her like she couldn't die.
I know exactly what you talk about. I know exactly what you
my grandma used to watch. My mom and my grandma used to watch that shit all the time.
It's called like
they got that shit from your aunt, bro.
She drunk. Death becomes her. Yeah.
Death becomes her.
Yeah. That's what Joe Biden looked like. One of them motherfuckers.
Like, hey, am I showing my age on this joint? How did I know that?
No, nigga, I'm old too. If I know death becomes her, I just could.
Well, yeah, what you think, Drew?
What, about the vice president?
Yeah.
I don't know much about him. I mean, if you part of the Trump campaign, man, this is everything corrupt. So you're not shedding no light on anything.
No, this nigga lost. We talking about Joe Biden, bro.
Are you talking about Joe Biden? No. I thought you were talking about the vice president. Oh, Joe Biden?
I was talking about the vice president, but go ahead.
Oh, you was talking about the vice president?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Pat over there capping, man.
No, I want to know what we talking about with Joe as far as Joe Biden.
What y'all feel about, like, as far as them allegations that he like a kinky old kid or whatever?
No, what's up with this crime bill?
Joe Biden?
You're right. I'm going off topic.
It's cool. No, it's cool. We gonna come back to it. Like, we gotta break that joint up a little bit.
Wait a minute. Did y'all just hear what I just said? This nigga he wrote the crime bill for mass incarceration.
Yeah,
I'm the only person on here that's been locked up. So
No, we know we gonna get to that, bro. But it gotta be a joke in this joke.
That is the joke. That's the joke.
These niggas is creepy bro. They creepy.
That's serious.
These niggas around here raping, like, them niggas is creepy, bro.
Yeah, they pedo kinky stuff though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all believe it?
Yeah.
Involved in it?
You're talking about, yeah. What you mean?
That nigga was involved in that. Him and the boy, they tried to say dead and he ain't really dead. What's the boy name?
Jerry
Epstein
or something like that.
Yeah,
that nigga was down there.
Hold up. So they involved Joe Biden.
Huh?
They involved Joe Biden or Mike Pence in it.
It's allegations of Joe Biden saying that he was like doing
Trump too though.
No. We talk about two different stories. Joe Biden had an allegation of sexual assault by a lady, but she was capping.
Talk about
You said what?
I said no. We talk about as far as like the little kids and stuff. The allegations against him in regards to that.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, all them niggas, man, like, they all in bed together. Like, this joint ain't nothing.
Wow.
It's like a little.
These niggas is all shaking hands, donating.
Hold up. Is these conspiracies or is these facts? Like,
no, they.
As far as I know, right now,
I'm trying
friends, man.
No. I'm saying where y'all confusing me at is there's allegations that Joe Biden is a child molester somewhere.
No.
Oh, like I was about to say, y'all are y'all?
Nah, it was allegations, like you were saying like a couple minutes ago. It was allegations that he sexually assaulted some woman or something like that. Like you said, she came out and said something about it, but they said that was cat. But these other niggas, what's the boy name? Epstein.
Jerry.
Well, he ain't alive anymore, but at least that's what they telling us.
Right.
Trump, and then this other dude. All three of them niggas is child molesters, bro.
Yeah, I can believe it.
All right. I gotta look into that.
Wasn't Trump was talking, he was running around talking about grab her by the pussy or something like that. Yeah, I'm saying that's what he was saying, right?
He did.
Yeah, no cap. He said that.
They was in a picture with this little girl, though, man.
He's scared.
Yo, Drew, I just gotta say this, bro. Like, your background is looking really sexy right now, my nigga.
Yeah.
With the pink rose and it, like, you just got finished doing something.
Very
looking real sexy right now, bro. No cap. all types of regalia in the background. You know, all types of decoration.
Hey, look, he got the record player. Then his his do rag matching the flower.
His laptop right now.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
All right, no, but let's get to this though. No, like, what do y'all feel about this president? Like, y'all understand? What do y'all feel about Joe Biden?
Well, he's not a president yet.
Right.
I'm saying, with that being said, how do we go about?
I told you that already. I told you what that nigga did the last time we had that conversation.
I never knew that.
I was not trying to vote for this nigga. Like,
I didn't notice.
Given the fact that he kind of like used his whole, I feel like
hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of used his whole like relationship with Obama as like
leverage.
Like leverage to like get black people to vote for him. Like he said something about if you don't vote for me, you're not black or something like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I mean that right there, it kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, he got like some type of, he just trying to use like tricks up his sleeve to get people to vote for him.
He is.
Type of hidden agenda because they understand that the black vote is what really like you feel me pushes stuff. So he like, yeah, you know, I'm cool with Obama. Vote for me. You know, I like y'all. You feel me? So it's like just trying to. Then he goes, if you don't vote for me, you're not. And that's some real like these politicians, real like juvenile. Like this nigga Twitter, and they just be.
Yeah.
Yo, Pat, we can hear that. We can hear that, bro. We can hear you singing, bro.
Hello.
We can hear you singing in the background.
You singing in the background.
Put it on mute, nigga.
I was walking back. I was walking back to the camera.
Yeah, but you forgot to put it on mute, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
I'm 30.
You back there singing Kim and shit.
Just to piggyback off of what Kwame was saying, like these niggas not out here like campaigning for these white people. They not out here campaigning for them. These politicians out here campaigning for our vote.
Yeah.
That's why they campaigning like
For sure.
They get our vote. Like nigga, they for sure get reelected or get elected. So
and it's crazy because we only make up 13% of the population.
So they say.
Yeah, that's what the numbers say. Because a lot of people try to throw around, like I mentioned before, like the little 1350 thing. Like, you know, we only 13% of the population, but we cause 50% of all the violent crimes in America or whatever. But it's like, you feel me? Like, it's what you expect. Like, so like segue into like the systemic racism thing. Like, as far as like violent crimes against other black people, let me
read you the statistics.
Damn, I want some of that pizza. I don't mean to be fat, but I want some of that pizza, bro.
Yeah, this pizza is definitely popping.
Fucking that pizza up.
Let me examine the specimen. Over there.
This nigga got a pepperoni pizza. I already know what it is. It's a pepperoni pizza.
Let me see what you got.
It's a cheeseburger special.
But it look like pepperoni on that motherfucker. Ah, damn.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
You ain't even give a close enough John though, but it's cool.
I guess. Put that on my.
We fat, bro. Like you can't do that.
I see.
You fat, my nigga.
Damn. Oh yeah, bro.
Damn, nigga, what you got the meat lovers?
Yeah, he got the meat lovers, John.
No, it's called a cheeseburger special.
I'm sliding to Philly. I'm sliding to Philly just to get that.
I can tell by what it's called. That's not.
It's not gonna be like this one, man. It's a real nigga special right here.
That's a real nigga special.
A commercial pizza spot. That's from somebody's family-owned business.
Yeah. They ain't from like no Papa John's or nothing.
Oh no. No. I don't even do commercial pizza.
I'm gonna keep it
for real. Like commercial pizza really ain't that. Well, I ain't gonna say commercial pizza, but like them chain pizza companies, they pizza really ain't that good.
Except for Papa John's.
Like if you go to an authentic like pizza shop, man, like they sauce, everything is way better.
I agree.
It's way better.
No,
but out of the commercial ones.
Oh yeah, out of the commercial ones, Papa John's the best.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Adrian put me onto this joint. It's from Save-A-Lot. This has to be one of the best frozen pizzas I've ever had in my life, bro. I swear.
Oh, this nigga just said a frozen pizza.
Bro,
see that, John?
You got the pepperoni, you got the sausages on there. Come on, man.
You said the what? He said the
sausages.
Sausages, small sausages.
The small sausages.
Yo, so Joe Biden is a no-go, right?
Nah, he's a go, man. He's a go.
Why you say that though, Drew?
Cause you. I mean, who else is you gonna?
Who else you gonna go for?
I'm not even voting. I'm just not voting.
Yeah,
you can't do that, bro.
And I just registered. This will be my first time voting.
Bro. This nigga, he supported mass. He wrote the bill for mass incarceration. Like he's the reason why life is fucked up for young.
Yeah, but you got niggas that's keeping them like that's going to question him about that. Like, if you keep somebody in his face about what he wrote, then I'm saying we can address those policies that
The president really don't got no. The president really don't got no power, bro. Obama been in office for 8 years, bro. He didn't do nothing for our best
Obama
interest.
is a nigga. That's why.
He didn't do nothing for our best interest.
Because
And
he's a
then-
nigga. Like, what you think he gonna
I'm
get
not-
in there and be like, yo, I'm
not voting
gonna
for-
set everybody, all my black people, I'm setting them up for that. He can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot do that without catering to them people that gave him bread. All them people that gave him bread, he had to, like, that's all it really is. That's why Trump getting in there, he doing whatever he want, because ain't nobody give him no money. Ain't nobody raise no money for him. Ain't nobody do nothing. When you look at somebody, a candidate that's going into office, they get money from all these oil pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that. So they got to do what they tell them to do because they gave them the money. That's why they're getting all the tax breaks and everything like that. When you look at somebody like, well, that's as far as Obama. When you look at Trump, that nigga, he ain't getting no money from nobody. So he's saying and doing whatever he want to do because all that money that he got is from him, bro.
I know.
That's not from a pharmaceutical company.
So let me ask you this, Drew.
He do got campaign donors, but most of the majority of the money he put up is his. You're right.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Drew. Do you feel like you ever seen Hidden Colors?
Yeah, I seen
the documentary
1 through 3.
It was one part in there where one guy was saying that for black people to get ahead, like they gotta come up with some money because that's how politics is run. Do you believe in that?
For sure.
Okay.
I don't.
And the reason why I say this is because when you look at any race of people, they all got a money pool.
Right.
So if they got a money pool, that's why you don't see Italians getting murdered. You don't see Asians getting murdered. Like, why? Because they have a pool of money that they can pull from. They got countries behind them. So when you look at us, like, that's why we getting shot and killed because we ain't putting up no money.
Let me. Yeah, especially in our own community.
But that's by design.
Yeah,
right? That's by
design.
Way longer.
Let me tell y'all. But y'all do know. Y'all want to know something? I was reading something the other day. Black people all together, how much money we got in America together? We got as much money as we probably the 9th largest country based on our money.
Talk about our spending.
Trillion.
No, our money just all together. How much we make, and even with the poor and the people that's up in the we make more than the 9th richest country as in Black America.
Mm-hmm.
White America is the richest in the world, but Black America is probably 9th in the world.
Right.
So we getting basically the scraps, but you know what I mean. And then they try to throw the crime in our face, like we commit crimes, but on the federal, the way the federal read the statistics, it says all out of total offenses, white people, out of the total arrests, it was 5,000. It was 5 million white people arrested and only 2 million black people arrested. Now we are the minority. Somehow, like y'all said, somehow we are the minority. But yeah, we was beating them in shootings, but it was 4,192 murders, manslaughters, and it was 4,900 for blacks. It was, check this out, 12,571 rapes and 5,000 for black people. Y'all dig what I'm saying? Y'all following what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the shit not adding up, bro. Like how's we creating more crime than them?
Because they just record.
Or like this. That's the way that they got it set up. Now, I think I got it cracked. Like I think I cracked the code. This is just me using my common sense, right? So boom, slavery and all of that. Boom, what they said, the slavery thing not working out. Okay, they got rid of slavery too. Jim, I mean, niggas getting lynched and feathered and tarred and all of that stuff. Then we say, that's not working for us. Segregation. You know what I'm saying? So then, right, they put us in these impoverished neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? These ghettos and stuff like that, to where as though like our schools is not funded properly, our teachers is not being paid, our books are full, stuff like that. So we're not being properly educated because our teachers are not motivated to do their job properly, right? Because they're not being paid good enough. So we not getting the proper education, so we can't grow up and get that we're going to be able to, sustain or subsidize our lifestyles with. So that's going to force, do violent stuff. And you're going to go do these crimes, these violent crimes, trying to make some money to feed your family. You're going to inevitably make some enemies with other people that look like you in the same community. You know what I'm saying? And then like revenge and all of that stuff, you're trying to get back at people and retaliation and all of that stuff. They make it seem like we doing it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's the position that we were put in. Like we have no other choice but to do what we have to do so that way we can feed our, our folks. So it make it look like it's a type of self-inflicting, self-perpetuating thing that we doing to ourselves. Like when they put us here in this situation, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a wealth gap, like right out jump. So a lot of white people, they got rich off of black labor for so long, and then when we actually got some equal rights, they were already like well ahead. Understand? So it's all unless they like gather up some type of reparations or something like that, we always gonna be a step behind because they like how many years ahead? They so ahead.
That's what I think. Cause
400
indigenous people, Native Americans,
400, yeah.
They got their reparations and stuff like that because the people, Europeans came over and took their land and all that stuff, and they got their reparations and they gave them, they reservations and stuff like that. I feel like they should just take a whole bunch of bread and just like put it in our communities and stuff like that, so that way we would be able to, you know what I'm saying? We'll be able to be a little bit better off, and I feel like we should probably to expand on what y'all was saying earlier, and when you was talking about the documentary, you saying you feel like for the black people to be able to, advance a little bit, it's like politically we got to get some money. And I feel like if we was to like rebuild Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, I feel like that'd be an effective way to get more money into our, community as a whole.
Yeah.
We got money.
Right.
We spend money, but don't stay.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
The issue is spending it in the wrong places.
If we spend it, we get it, and it immediately goes out to somebody else.
Because we ain't never had shit. That's the problem.
Like, where we going to spend it at?
It's within their community. You know what I'm saying? Within their race. Our money immediately goes to somebody else. Every time.
Like I was telling...
Say that again,
I was telling...
You got to create a black utopia where you recycling black dollar for every need for black. You know what I mean? So that means law enforcement is ran by blacks, the banks is ran by blacks, food stores, distribution centers, dance and nail salons, barbershops.
That's true.
What kind of?
Y'all realize that happened before and they bombed it. They bombed it. Right?
So
that's because we didn't have the proper people. We didn't have the proper people enforcing it. We need the people are hoes. People are hoes.
What you mean?
They bombed our shit. We need to go bomb their shit.
No,
that's what it should have been,
bruh.
That's a war we can't win though. That's
right.
an L.
Right.
There ain't no W in that.
How?
Again,
Do y'all understand that we all right, in the United States, we the minority, but in the world, we got white people 13-1.
Bro, we just now trying to they just built like a little mini Wall Street. Where we getting bombs at, Pat? They already ahead of us. Remember?
Right.
They already got the bombs, bro. So when we tried to start a Black Wall Street, they bombed it. Where we getting bombs from when we just started a Black Wall Street, a street? They got a whole damn country, bro. But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, I mean
I think his name was Marcus Garvey. You breaking up, bro.
It's people like that think like that, and it's people like me that think like how I think. Like if we would have been bombing, I don't give a fuck if they got 1,000, 1,000,000 bombs. That's not how I'm wired. I don't care. I know from what happened the other day Like everybody thought we was crazy. I know for sure we scared the shit out of white people the last week. I never seen so much shit about black. I was playing Call of Duty and it was Black Lives Matter on a Call of Duty. Oh yeah, we was supposedly fucking the community up. We was doing this, we was doing that. Y'all see what happened this time?
Yeah, they was protesting on 2K, on everything. Like they was like they got like all this Black Lives Matter merchandise on 2K. Like they got shirts, sleeves, and headbands and stuff like that. Like it's real. Like we was getting shit done, but I feel like it's starting to slow down a little bit.
Listen. Listen. The leader of the Senate, Lindsey Graham, today he just said today on live TV. He said, I just found out, and the man is almost 80. He just said he just found out that black men get scared when they get pulled over by the police.
He just found that out.
He said that, I swear to God on my kids, he said that today. He said he just now finding out that and this is Trump man, that 99% of the 100% of the black men in America are scared when they're pulled over by police.
Damn right.
Hold up. And then he said, then he matches it up and he goes, I would hate to live in a country where I'm scared of the police.
Wait, why was he even bringing that up though, Pat?
Because of what we did, because we fucked this country up, and now it's in the Congress. They're forced to do something to stop the police brutality. Right. You dig what I'm saying? They have to do something. It's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse for these people. You know, that's what you understand. That niggas them being more than that shit ain't working no more. That don't work.
They were talking about the riots, is what you were saying? Pat?
Yeah. Bro, you don't watch the news? You know that there's no police officers in Minneapolis right now. That there's no police department.
I know now. You just told me.
Do you know that in Seattle right now, that where you used to live near in Washington, that the citizens is running the city right now. That the city is on fire right now. People are protesting, bombing shit down. The city is running. They got a big ass fort built in the middle of the city, and they won't even allow the police to come in. These are citizens. These are people,
right?
That's doing this. The president just said, if the mayor don't stop them, I'ma stop.
Oh, the president said that?
Yes, he said that. So basically, in his defense, he planned on taking them and doing something on sending the military. The military not working out there. He thinking about just bombing them and getting them and moving them. Right. So I don't know. Who knows what he's going to do? Right. President Trump do whatever the fuck he want to do. So
pretty much.
I didn't realize the riots were still going on.
No, yes, nigga. They just burnt the Wendy's down in Atlanta because of this.
Yeah, that was a couple days ago. I seen that. Okay, so how do you feel? What do you feel like would be a good way? What do y'all feel like would be a good way, like an efficient way to go about it? Because I think Drew posted about it on his Instagram. It was Dick Gregory, right? And he was saying like the way to stop police brutality is to make the police, accountable for their actions. But did you post that on your Instagram or something like that? I think it was one of y'all had posted it on your Instagram. It was Dick Gregory talking about how to.
That's my guy, though. I did post it. That's my guy.
Yeah. I posted that on IG.
Do you feel like that would be
rest in peace, Dick Gregory?
Yeah, rest in peace, Dr. Sabi, all of them. Do you feel like that would be an efficient way to stop police brutality? Like, what do you think? Like, what do y'all think would be a good way to stop it from happening?
You gotta have some type of legislation. That's it.
To me, I feel like the police need to be trained on. They need to be trained more on psychology. They need to be trained more on social.
That's why they got the problems they got now.
They need to understand, but see, psychologists understand why people do the certain shit that they do. You dig what I'm saying? You got cops that don't even believe in science, bro. Come on. Like, where are we at in 2020? Like, you dig what I'm saying?
The problem is you got cops that's policing places that's not their neighborhood.
Correct.
That too.
Where they from?
And not community, like people.
I mean, that's actually that could be two different problems. That could be you can get the shoe booty ass cops to where's the it's even harder when you being locked up by a black slave. You dig what I'm saying? When a black slave, when master told you to do what you were supposed to do, it wasn't as bad as your master having Uncle Ruckus ass nigga around. You dig what I'm saying? Uncle Ruckus is even
thing,
worse.
Right? If you get somebody like that, by no means necessary, dude. Like, I think crime should go unpunished. Like, by no means necessary. But my thing is, if you get somebody that's the head of the police department that's black in a city that's probably predominantly black, I think that the outcome will be a whole lot different versus you having somebody that's over top of somebody that's white. Because they don't know how to, they don't know. Like, you get somebody from the hood that know what they doing, like that's about the community, like you'll see a change.
Okay. Listen.
I'm not saying everybody is like that, but I'm just saying if you can get a person that's like that, you will see change.
Okay, you got somebody. Right now we got a black police commissioner. But what I'm saying is, okay,
but her hands is tied.
Oh no, but this is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm getting at. If you look at the mayor is white. She's not doing that.
What happens when you drive outside of Philadelphia to the county? Oh, now you've been as though you in a community. Now you have to get treated like a slave in a community. That's what I'm saying. All around, cops need to be trained on the understanding that black people are human beings as well. You dig what I'm saying? All around the world.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't about being
trained in that. It's about having paperwork behind the stuff that you're doing. It don't matter. It don't matter. I can train 1,000 people and say, hey, listen, you're not supposed to do this to a black person. If 100 of those cops on that police force is racist and they don't care about the person, I don't care how much training you doing. You go into a place that's predominantly racist and you white, and then y'all police in the same area, what they do, you gonna do.
What I'm saying is, listen.
It don't matter how much psychology that you give.
I'm not saying psychology is not just the only thing. That's not what I'm saying. That's the only thing to do. I'm saying that was just one part of what I was saying. It's different. It's other shit that they got to do, of course. Like, you don't, not just psychology.
Yeah,
psychology.
That's what I'm saying.
Psychology.
Legislation.
They need to.
Gotta have
legislation. Period. That's. We can all agree that legislation. We have to be citizens of America. That's the only way you could make any real change in America. But what I'm saying is, the police.
Elaborate a little bit more when y'all saying like legislation. Like, y'all elaborate on
legislation.
Like making it illegal to do certain things.
Okay, so just make them liable, make them responsible for their action.
Listen,
sure. The only way you can have legislation is to put money behind.
They already made They already made in chokeholds by police officers, right?
Hold on, say that again, Pat. Say that.
They already proposed president today to ban chokeholds on. It's federal law now you can't put people in chokeholds. Period. Right. What I'm saying is that fuck the city of Philadelphia, and I'm talking about these racist ass cops in these rural little cities that's fucking us up and locking us up and fucking up our criminal records for no reason and basically dictating our future. We need legislation not going to change that. They need it's a whole hiring process, a registration. Like, if you got a history of racism, we need to look into that. Like, it's shit like that. I'm talking about for the whole police department, like not just we city cops. I'm talking about violent cops, Jersey cops. Everybody has to go through these. You have to register as a police officer. And if you have anything racist or anything on your background that got anything to do with any type of racism or bigotry or anything like that, you shouldn't be allowed to be a police officer. That goes for black, white, Latino, anything. If your race is going to determine how you go about arresting a citizen, you shouldn't be a police officer, period. I don't care if you in Nebraska. That's what where there's no niggas at all. That's what the law need to be. Legislation is going to go from, all right, it's the law. Now niggas is going to find loopholes. That's what that is. The law is about criminals finding loopholes. That's what they do. That's how a criminal, once you pass the law, once you say it's illegal to do something, my job as a criminal is to figure out my way of going around it. And that's what they need to stop criminals from becoming police officers. That's it. That's how you going to deal with this shit.
All right, what you think? What you think, Jew?
I mean, it's definitely a lot. Like, I think we gotta go back to the origin of police in general, like where it started at. You know what I mean? So I would say, what was the main reason for law enforcement? You know, because it came from the KKK. That's where it, like, you know what I mean? The birth was at that, you know what I mean? They created a whole gang off of it. So it was to keep black people in line, pretty much. You know what I mean? And then it just gravitated, I guess, all around the world. But I would say, like, it's so much to it, so much has been done. And the history is not pretty. Like, I ain't gonna say every cop is a bad cop. Because you do got good cops, all right, that start little foundations and stuff for the youth in their communities. But that's the thing, like, people, it's the stigma on it. Like, everybody think as soon as somebody get pulled over, oh, you know what I mean, they in fear for their life. So it's like, I think they gotta change everything. They gotta change their mindset. They gotta change the legislation, the paperwork. They gotta change everything. You know what I mean? Because if you that fearful for your life, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So,
all right, can I interject a little bit? So because
you got to put some money up. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. We can sit here and talk about legislation. We can talk about crooked cops killing black people. If you ain't got no money behind what you saying, they not hearing it. They don't care.
Oh, of course.
They don't care. You got to put the money up, bro.
What would be an effective way to get more money behind the black community?
Reparations. That's what I personally believe. They need to go back, like Jew was.
Hold your breath.
They need to go back like
if you think they're going to give us reparations.
They need to go back like Jew was saying. They need to start from the beginning. They need to, like, all of the people that was, you know, affected, but basically all the black people need to be, you know, they need to receive some reparations because, again, like I was saying earlier, there's a large wealth gap. And it's because all of the people that profited off of slavery, they still got all of that money. So they have the money to be able to put towards political whatever, you know, reasons or whatever that they want. You know, whoever's in the presidency, they can throw their money because they got it. You know, they got generational wealth from years.
Let me ask this question, right? Let me ask this question. So there's a business that one of y'all want to start, right? Somebody just spurred out a business that they want to have.
T-shirt company. You sell a T-shirt.
All right, selling a T-shirt company or selling T-shirts or a T-shirt line, right? So you build that T-shirt line up, you promote it, it's doing crazy numbers, right? If a person comes in and say, hey, Kwame, I want to buy your T-shirt company for X amount of dollars. Most money you ever seen in your life, once in a lifetime opportunity. They came to you and said, yo, we're going to give you $100 million for your T-shirt line. You selling it?
I I'm not in that situation right now, so I'm in a
no. Is you selling it? If they get somebody come to you right now and tell you, yo, I'm giving you $100 million for your t-shirt line.
I'm not gonna sell it because if they feel as though it's valuable enough to give me $100 million for it, then I'm gonna keep it. Because like if it's that valuable,
if they came back and say, yo, we're gonna give you $250 million for that joint, you selling
that? That's just giving me more incentive.
You capping right now.
I'm not,
bro. You selling that t-shirt line for $250 million, bro. No, I know you is.
No, because you see the value in it. If you're willing to pay me that much for it, that means that you feel like it's going to be worth double, triple, quadruple that, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time. So
so then what if he come back and they just
I would have
like,
smacked the shit out of Kwame if he didn't sell that shit.
Yeah, he's selling it. But this is what I'm saying though, right? This is what I'm saying. Kwame, that's your point of view, and that's a good point of view. But most niggas out here, if somebody come to them and tell them, yo, we buying your t-shirt line for $250 million, they lawyer gonna tell them, yo, that's a ridiculous amount of money. You need to sell that joint. They sell it, right?
Right.
It's like you said, they know its value in the company that you started from the ground up. That's what happens in the Black community. We start something up, and then we let somebody else come in and say, hey, listen, I'm going to buy your thing for this amount of money, and they sell it to them. So then you ain't got no more stake in that company no more. You just show all your worth away. Right. So in our community, that's what's happening. Like we starting stuff, and then somebody else come in, and then we sell our stuff away. No, like, why don't we start our own police force? Start our own schools. Like that's how you're gonna build the wealth that you need to get the legislation.
Preach.
Period.
We had that before though. We had our own bus. We had our own bus bureau. Like we had our own transportation.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? We need to stop saying we had stuff and just go do it again.
But my
we
thing
got
is,
the money.
And you do it again. What's going to be the end game like for the white people? Like, you think they're going to come back and destroy it again?
Right.
You know?
We ain't. But that's the thing. We not for that.
They could have.
We gonna sit up there and say,
listen. These kids is the most wokest kids I've ever seen. They come out with their eyes wide open. These motherfuckers ain't dumb. You dig what I'm saying? These kids not gonna let shit get back to high. That 400-year curse is over. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what they scared of. I mean, our uprising is what's causing all of this. They scared of our uprising. They got they feel as though they got everything to lose. And everything to gain.
Hold up, Pat. You said the 400-year curse is over? What you mean by that, bro?
We was in slavery for 4 years. I look at it as a curse. And I'm saying that 4-year-old slavery mentality that we still inherit from our parents and our DNA is over. It's wearing off.
Oh, it's wearing off.
I
want you to be clear because you're saying it's not over. It's wearing off.
Wearing off.
Okay. All right.
That was a better word.
Gradually, it definitely is.
Because it's not over, bro.
Definitely not.
Nah.
I think we need to separate. I think black people, you know what I mean, take one side of the country, white people take another side of the country and just build and like almost how North Korea and South Korea is. You know what I mean? Just start your own black utopia. Because like Ant said, they ahead of us.
But that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
Bro, they been getting money, generational wealth for years. Black people, I can't name one. I mean, I'm pretty sure they out there. But just from my knowledge, black people offer generational wealth. I can't name them off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. But that's what black people need to do because black people are so lost. Like super lost out here. You got people that work at McDonald's that can't even spell McDonald's. So, and the jails, they making how much money they get off of labor in jails? That's another thing. They got so many hustles. They found 1,000 ways to skin a cat off of black people. Real right.
Okay, so you said there's people that's working at McDonald's that can't even spell McDonald's. So looking at it from that point, do you feel as though that it starts with the schools? Is that where you feel like it starts?
Like white people, it's oppressive. Like, they don't want to see you win. It's like, we've been on that. You know what I mean? That's a... You know,
we not talking about, our white viewers, we're not talking about you. We talking about white person as an idea. The idea of being white, not actually white skinned people.
Yeah, nobody is, you know what I'm saying, against white people. We're talking about white people.
Yeah, we're not saying
that's an idea, and the benefits.
White supremacy.
With being white supremacy. You know?
I'm just saying every other culture has done it. You go to Asia, they got their own utopia. You go to white people has done it, they got their own utopia. Spain, Latino, they got their own utopia. Everybody got their own money besides black people. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Oh, my bad.
So many people have stole. Are you good? So many people have stole from black culture and marketed it themselves and sold it in their community. So that's a whole nother thing. They steal our artwork. They steal the creativity. That's why you just need to separate, keep everything separate, hidden for a while, and see what black people can really do in today's modern, in today's day.
I feel like...
I'm sorry.
I feel like there's... I just had a crazy thought. Like, what if there's like, I'm pretty sure there is, but what if there's like white people who's paying black people to continue to fuck up the black community because they already look like us?
Informant?
Yeah, like you might have people that tell the black community, basically they have like, they'll pay the black people to follow, the black people that's in a leadership position, to follow them to do certain things to continue to fuck up ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like they got like...
Yeah, one of them is a billionaire.
You talk about Jay-Z?
No.
Kanye?
No.
Kanye. I would never buy a Yeezy again. I would never buy another Yeezy. I would never put a Yeezy on my feet. I loved Kanye to death.
It's not a man.
You talk about
I don't even like the way
you talk about Oprah.
I'm about to buy them just because they Yeezy. They don't look good. Like,
yes, they do. They tough.
Corny to me. Like, that shit is garbage.
Okay, that's your opinion. My opinion is that me and Kanye cut from the same cloth as far as fashion, as far as the sense of art. I see the designers of that sneakers are remarkable. If y'all ever put one of them on y'all feet, then y'all will understand what I'm saying. But I understand. I respect y'all opinions.
Drew, you talking about Jordan?
I'm talking about a Yeezy. If you ever put a Yeezy on your foot, then
you said a billionaire.
He talking about Oprah.
Oh, Oprah. Oh, yeah, Oprah. Get it.
Okay. I want y'all... Oh, yeah, that just reminded me. I want y'all to... What's that bitch name? Fucking dumbass bitch. Her name is Candace Owens. I want y'all to look that girl up, yo, and like...
I know Candace Owens, bro. Don't pay her no mind. God gonna see the...
mad, bro.
God gonna see the her that you don't trade on your peoples.
Like, she don't deserve to be black, bro. I swear to God, bro. That bitch makes me so mad. Her grandfather, bro. I don't like that lady at all. Bro.
Listen, let me tell you how to deal with that, bro. You don't even let stupid people like that make you mad, bro. She doing that for attention. She know she can't go in no black social community and get any love from nobody.
Yeah,
and when the history books and as history shows people like that, you see what they just did to Christopher Columbus statue. You see what they doing to all them Confederate. They probably rolling over in their fucking graves right now.
Yeah.
You be a hater, you see what happens.
So for the people who don't know, like me, what's going on with Candace Owens?
Candace Owens is like she's a political, personality. She basically like she's
Trump
she's
supporter?
like I don't even know if I don't really know her political views. I just know her standpoint on, you know what I'm saying, black people as a community. She's like really anti-black, and this like real corny to me. Like I watched this Prager University video of her. She was talking about like a lot of black people try to pull a black card, and we try to blame white people for the position that we're in instead of just stop being lazy, getting up and doing something
Bro.
about themselves. That's how. That's
clearly, bro. Clearly. That's like you know when you was in school, it was that person that was in the in them special classes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the type of people she is. Would you listen to somebody in the special class?
But hold up. You said that she said that we're trying to use our black card. What does she mean by that? Like,
He's very black. So by
bro,
black,
you ever seen the Boondocks?
yeah, I've seen it a little.
You know who
couple.
Uncle Ruckus is?
Yeah.
There you go.
She's one of those.
A female Uncle Ruckus.
No, but here I do believe. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Come on.
Not bad. No, so what I'm saying, like, to elaborate on the black card thing, that she basically said that instead of, you know what I'm saying, instead of trying to get up and do something about it and change the situation that we're currently in, she tries to say that the black community as a whole, we try to play, we label ourselves as a victim, and we try to leverage that into getting some type of, you know what I'm saying, advantage.
Not the whole black community. I get what she's saying though, because there are some black people I feel that just don't have no motivation to do nothing for themselves, and they use handouts. You know what I mean? I agree with that, but it's not the whole black community.
I don't even feel comfortable even talking about her on our platform. I don't even want to wake nobody up to who can't. I don't want nobody even to see that negative condensation of black people. You know what I'm saying? We already got a negative condensation of ourselves as it is. We already think we killers and be tough guys, and we got to be tough. And we can't even love our people. We can't even go outside and love each other. That's a slave mentality right there. So I don't want our viewers to go see that negative.
No, I mean it's all opinions, bro. Don't let opinions like get you all heated, my man.
Oh no. I'm just
really annoying, bro. She's very anti-black, bro. I don't like that. She's extremely anti-black. She just be saying a lot of dumb shit. Like,
you gotta realize this going out for the world.
I know that.
My bad, Kwame.
No, I'm straight. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying this.
I want y'all to take the time on yourself to go look and like see. You know, matter of fact, like kind of expanding on what Pat is saying. Like, I don't even want to, because that's a lot of negativity, and I don't even want to expose y'all to that if y'all haven't seen it yourself already. I don't even want to give her, you know what I'm saying, no type of no nothing. Yeah. I'm not even, because me just talking about her is giving her relevance, and I don't even want to do that. So
to me,
I'm gonna go check her out though.
All right.
To me, it's like a little black girl. That's all I see. There's a little black girl who's mentally delusional. And hates herself. That's all it is.
It sounds like if she's that bad and that delusional, then she's obviously just doing it for attention.
Like
so that's why I'm saying don't give her the attention.
Yeah.
We know she's doing it for attention. We all, you don't even know her and you know that she's doing it for attention. So all right, so you dig what I'm saying? When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, all right, she just wants attention.
It was saying, and she could be getting paid to do that to the black community. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. She could be, we know she was stressed out. She be getting paid to do certain stuff.
I'm just saying, bro, like,
what's the solution though, y'all? Like, what's the solution as far as how do black people get equal? I know reparations is one. I feel like reparations is one.
An apology and in addition to reparations, I feel like that might be something that's like overlooked or might looked at as very minuscule and minute, but I feel like an apology right there, like, because I feel like a lot that in and of itself is their admission. You know what I'm saying? Of all the nut shit that's been going on. Them apologizing is acknowledging that, okay, you know what I'm saying, y'all have been being treated poorly in this country since y'all been here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all didn't even be here. So I feel like an apology, an apology, like say sorry, you know what I mean? Reparations. And I feel like to like get more specific with the reparations and what I'm talking about as far as reparations, like get that into our communities. That's what I feel like. Into these, you know what I'm saying, these communities that's plagued by, you know, poverty. Just take a whole bunch of money, just put it into it. You know what I'm saying?
I think number one, we need to figure out something other than color and religion. And that's the guy. Because obviously that alone doesn't bind us together, that we're black. Black doesn't bind us together. We need something. We got all these little subgroups. We got, the Muslims, the Christians, the Jews, the 5%ers. We got all these subdivisions that can stick together. We just need to figure out a way to glue all of that together and what binds us and what really locks us together. It used to all be Christianity, but some of us branched out and got different beliefs. And so we need to find something that branches the whole black community together as one, and other than our color and because that doesn't work. Once white people together is they hate for black people. If a white man don't get along with another white man, he can agree that I'm gonna keep this nigga down.
You kind of lost me though, Pat. You lost me.
I said that what binds white people, two white men together, that's at a difference is the keeping a black man down.
Right, I understand. I heard that part. Where you lost me, you said that we need to find something other than our color that binds our black people together. What else would that be, bro?
Anything, religion. I mean, anything. Something else.
You just said that we all have different religions.
I said we need to. I said that. I don't know. I said we need to figure something. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I feel like there's nothing else.
I'm sure there is an answer to that. It could be something. It could be something in the future that could bind us all together.
I feel like that should be enough. Just being black should be enough. The struggle
is not.
The struggle that we all simultaneously going through, like we all know, like what being black is. You feel me? Like it's a.
You know what's gonna bind us? When the aliens come.
I'm dead. Drew, no, he is real to me. I believe him. Like that, or when a nigga say an alien, my niggas don't us against these motherfucking aliens.
Drew, I see what Drew doing. Drew over there capping on the No Kap Podcast.
When the aliens come.
When the aliens come.
Bro, what you gonna do though? When the aliens come, niggas gonna have to be strapped up together. For real.
What if they not even
I'm about to say, let's talk about that then. So
what if they not hostile? Because you gotta think, if they made their way all the way to us, they're way more advanced than we are. What reason would they have?
Come on, y'all. We can't take it there. We can't take it to no damn aliens, right? Come on. We trying to.
Think about shit that's interesting to
me.
Like,
what are we talking about?
Aliens, nigga. Like, what else?
I'm saying how we go from talking some real shit about you. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is everybody. We so distracted. We talking about some real shit, trying to help our community out, trying to come up with a game plan, and we just get sidetracked by some fucking aliens. It's like I don't get it.
Pat, you taking it too serious, Pat.
Yeah, bro. This is a serious topic to me. Like, it's not serious, bro.
It is
serious. It is.
Right. Take a break, right? What I'm saying is, y'all not listening to podcasts. It's like people are talking about some real shit. They diving into what we talking about. The same thing we talking about is what everybody talking about.
But it's also some real comedy shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about it. Like we definitely bringing up some good things. But I think that when we talking, everything ain't always got to be like so serious. Like we could bring in some stuff like that's funny, like a joke here and there.
It's just we just lightening the mood up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a very serious topic. We gave all of our opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? How we feel about the matter. But it's just like we still trying to entertain people at the end of the day. And also, you know what I'm saying, just trying to lighten up. That's a very harsh topic that people get real, you know what I'm saying, emotional about. That's something to get real emotional about. So it's like just lighten it up a little bit. You feel me? It wouldn't hurt too bad. Don't take nothing away from the topic.
Nothing.
A little commercial in there. That's a little.
I respect everything everybody said, but this is what I'm saying though. Like this is the same thing we doing right now is what people do in real life. Like everything is serious for a little bit, and then it's back to jokey, play, and then like you dig what I'm saying. But I understand what y'all saying though. Like I'm not trying to be serious. I'm just trying to inspire somebody or give somebody real ideas out there that's really watching us. Real ideas and really information about what's going on. That, because I got a lot of information.
Yeah, but we just gave him 20 minutes of that. You know what I'm saying? we gotta throw a joke in there or something. Like we can't.
I mean, I don't know who y'all who. Like I said, I don't know who y'all catering to or who y'all catering to watch. But I know the people who watching us. They watching for some real shit. They watching for the shit that I'm talking about. So
yeah, Pat. I mean, we get what Pat's saying.
Pat, we definitely get what you're saying.
We don't want to take nothing from you, bro. We get what you're saying, bro. But
no, I definitely understand what y'all saying. What I'm saying is this. In real life, like y'all dig what I'm saying? It's not that I'm saying everything gotta be jokey or play or everything gotta be serious. What I'm saying is that if we serious about something, that right there, that topic to me is very serious. So that's why I'm indulging in trying to dive into the information and get our viewers to dive into that information and open people's mind up to that.
Pat,
then
we did that already, Pat.
Yeah.
But we did that already, bro.
I said here, my hands washed with it. Go, y'all do your thing.
I mean, this is not you want to talk about this is not specifically a news podcast, my man. We having real niggas having a conversation about real shit. That's anything, not just like heavy shit. You understand what I'm saying? We having a conversation, bro.
Oh, pregnant pause. Okay. I understand. Do your thing.
I get what he's saying.
How y'all feel about the NBA? They talking about the NBA. Charles Barkley.
But I heard that they bringing it back with like no fans in the stands.
Yeah, man. Charles Barkley, he said it'd be catastrophic if y'all cancel the season. I said, dang.
But that's because that old nigga ain't playing. That's why.
Right. Charles Barkley is a clown.
Right.
But do y'all know why they canceling the season?
Why
do y'all know why they canceling the season?
Why? Because of coronavirus?
No. You know what Kyrie told them that they don't want to cancel the season because they feel as though the NBA is trying to come back to distract people from what's going on. All the protests and stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
I mean, entertainment is a distraction from anything, to be honest with you.
True.
Yeah. But I wanted to expand on that too. Like as far as like, cause like with these, that just gave me like a thought real quick. Like what do you like, how do y'all feel about like the black people that have black people that have like influence and like a following and stuff like that? What do you feel about them? Like the black people that have an influence and that have a following fight about. Hold on, y'all. My girl calling me. Hold on.
This nigga said, "Hold on, my girl."
He was saying, "How do y'all feel about the black people that's in the black leaders in entertainment and how they contribute?" I think he was going to say how they contribute to what's going on.
My bad. My fault, man. Like, no, I was saying, like, what do y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault, man. I'm so sorry. I was saying, what do y'all feel as though about like, the black people that have a following and that have influence like that, that's quiet on the matter. Like they're not really speaking up about it. How do y'all feel about that?
I don't know what they going through.
Oh wait, I can't really hear y'all like that. All right, say that again.
I said I don't know really. I can't really speak on it because I don't know what they going through.
As far as like being quiet about the whole matter, like you feel like they might be, like they might have something cooking up. Like what you mean? Y'all know what they doing?
Right. So I mean, there's this little information. If you ain't speak on it, it's like I can't say that they wrong for not speaking, or I can't say that they right. You know what I mean? The other way around is just, you know what I mean?
All right. And what you think? As far as like celebrities and just like black people with influence and a following and with money being quiet about this whole movement that's going on.
Yeah, I think like I was saying earlier, some people could be a part of the problem as far as like, being used by some of the higher ups. You see what I'm saying? So they might not want to bring attention to anything like this. And then also, I mean, I don't know people's like personal lives. Some people may not even, they may not consider themselves like some type of, rebel or rebel, or they may not be political, so they may not want to get involved with that because that may not be. I don't know. I mean, people out they're really looking out for their career, so they may not want to, they may not want to get involved with that because it may hurt their career or something like that. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I get what you're saying.
But I mean, just because we don't hear anything from, about people don't mean that they're not saying anything. You know what I mean? So that's why I really don't want to, assume anything because people could be saying stuff and we just don't hear it. Like we don't hear everything.
Right. I think a lot of people might be doing stuff like behind the scenes.
Right.
So, if that is the case, then you gotta, when you hear about it, you gotta salute them.
Right.
Just like what Kanye did. I mean, even though he ain't been like the best at talking in front of the camera and stuff like that, and some of the stuff that he says and his beliefs, but I mean, he did give up $2 million, and he did, do stuff for, George Floyd's daughter. So, I mean, you got to commend him on that.
Yeah, preach.
That was real.
That's what's up.
But yeah, he was out there. Kendrick was out there protesting.
Yeah.
Everybody in the city was mad at him because he wasn't out there protesting, and we protested for him when he got that force.
Right.
But you know what?
I feel like hold on. Say that again, Pat.
Yeah.
For me, when Judge Brinkley gave him 4 years,
right,
I protested for him to come home from that shit.
Right.
So they feel like though he should be not. They should be. We as a city should be with us as a city behind what's going on. He should be out there with us protesting.
Right.
Man, but he do got a newborn though. He just had a newborn.
I feel like that nigga scared he might get locked up.
Right, it's a billion reasons why he know this. He gonna get somebody gonna try to shoot him out there.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That's like for Philly. That's like the president coming out there. Like,
yeah.
Right.
Also, he might be taking orders from his. I mean,
right.
Because when he tried to go see, I think he tried to go see Donald Trump to talk about like prison reform. DGA told him to sit his ass down.
But y'all do know Michigan got behind that whole blackout thing when the whole Instagram blacked out and everything like that.
That Blackout Tuesday thing.
Yeah, that was Michigan got behind that. Michigan quietly is the behind this Black Lives Matter shit. Quietly, like real quiet. That's shit on now. I'm gonna go. Like they will contrary to what people think and what he understand what's going on out here right now.
Right.
Yeah. Me personally, I like that. I don't like I like people doing stuff just because they believe in it, doing it for the purpose. Like me personally, if I had that amount of wealth, y'all know me as a person, I don't need a whole bunch of attention. I'm just trying to help people. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I really don't want to blast people who's not in the limelight, who, you haven't heard isn't doing anything for it. Like they may be doing something. You may not know.
No.
What was the point of the blackout? I'm not asking this question because I don't know. I'm just asking like what was the point of it?
The point of the blackout was to raise awareness. They wasn't telling everybody to black out and not get on Instagram or nothing like that. It was to show the awareness, the black people, like that this police brutality thing is not going to be tolerated. That's what the whole purpose of that is to show awareness and to show the reach. And basically, how many people that's on this, that's fighting this fight with us. You dig what I'm saying? And to show the masters that it is, and that what's going on. That's what she ain't explained what it was. That's what they said.
So do you think that some of these labels should be, as far as these music labels, do you think they should be giving reparations to these people that they enslaved?
Yeah. I think it should be rap. I think it should be.
But you know what they're doing though, right? they giving all that money to these black organizations, but they ain't giving the money to the artists.
I mean, a lot of them. Yeah,
that's what they doing.
Yeah, for sure. That's anybody. They giving a lot of money to black churches and they not doing nothing for the black community. They giving a lot of money to black everything and they not doing that. That's
Pat,
anybody.
But you get what I'm saying? Like the labels that owe they artists money, they giving that money to other people. That's what I'm saying.
We and everybody that's everybody knows that. Like that's the people who own the labels do that. They white people. We know this already. Like this is what they do. They slave us. We're slaves. This is what they do. And they taking their masters. They stripping their the people who's writing the music. They're stripping their writing credits from them. They doing all types of fuck shit. You dig what I'm saying? And that's horrible. Like, how can you write a song and you tell me I'm 18? All right, listen, you write this. We give you this deal, and we talked about this already. As far
like
as
with the 360 deal and all that, what we were talking about in the previous episode.
Yeah, that's what you mean in that sense, Drew?
No, what I mean is that some of these labels are taking money that's owed to artists and putting that behind something totally different.
What the hell?
Like all these labels is taking this money and supporting a black cause, but not paying the people that they owe. That's what I'm saying. Like, how y'all raising $100 million, but you got artists on the label saying, "Yo, where my money that y'all supposed to give me?"
Yeah, but you got people at Starbucks still waiting for unemployment, nigga. Like, that's anywhere. Like you got niggas waiting for money everywhere. That's not unusual for any business, any corporation. Every corporate. The best thing I heard was
saying is they saying that they standing with the black cause, but they taking black money and
who
then that's owed to black artists and then giving it to other people. That's
who
what I'm
owe
saying.
money though. That's what I'm saying. Who specifically?
You could look up any artist that's complaining about labels owing the money.
Who? I don't know nothing right now that's complaining about labels or not right now. I knew about it about 5-6 years ago that people like looking for money. People like fancy the old niggas money. People like it was owing niggas money.
I heard Jack was robbing everybody.
Yeah. Jack was doing was Jack treating them like basically they were the pimps and they were the hoes. We get the money and we spend it on you what you want. You tell us what you want and we get that shit for you. And you just you dig what I'm saying?
What about Nas?
Doing Nas, it sounded and Nas, but Nas,
I gave up that $2 million. I'm just saying. Why he couldn't give designer his bread?
Kanye is a crook. Like all with nigga you don't know not crafty. Like you dig what I'm saying?
I meant to ask you that too earlier, Pat. Cause I know because I know, you know what I'm saying, we done live with you my whole life. I know I've always known you to be a big Kanye West fan. You know what I'm saying? As far as like his fashion, his music, you know what I'm saying? I've always known you to be a big Kanye West fan. And you say like that you're not really like rocking with him so much as of late. Like what happened? Like why not?
You don't side with the enemy. You dig what I'm saying? Just because I look at it like this. If a white person is wrong, another white person going to defend him, whether he right or wrong. Just like how they defend Trump. Now, is that right? No. But you got to fight fire with fire sometimes. If I'm black, I'm going to stand with the black people. Like this is my tribe. This is my tribe. This is the people I got to make sure produce and reproduce and make sure that you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a rapper, there's no way that if I had $1 million right now, there's no way that I wouldn't be building my hood up right. There's no way I wouldn't be building my hood up. If I had the money to do that right now, there's no way I wouldn't be. I don't see I don't see where the divide goes with that. Where none of these rappers is buying none of their hoods, because that could eliminate the problem right there. Nigga, you got enough money to buy every house in the hood.
Not even rappers, like athletes, because they make more money than these rappers.
I feel
like athletes as well.
It gotta be something wrong. Is it that we get money and we just lead the hood?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say yeah, but what I think it is I feel like a lot of successful Black people, like as far as athletes and musicians specifically, I feel like they get this money and they get this mentality like, all right, well, I come from the same place you come from. I made it out. Ain't nobody helped me, so you could do the same thing instead of just giving back. I feel like they get that money and they get that type of mentality. Like I did it. You feel me? Like why can't they do the same thing? You feel me?
But
that's what I think it is.
One rapper can't help the whole damn hood. Everybody gotta come together.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all taking from one man. Rick Ross, he explained it the best. He said his mom and his sister hasn't asked him nothing for years because he put them like.
Yo, you want to know something?
But he showed them the way.
You want to know something, yo? We selfish as shit. That's what it is. We selfish. We selfish than a motherfucker. That's what it is. There's no way you can have a big ass mansion in the middle of Florida and you can't take and go buy 100 homes in your hood. And there's no way we selfish, bro. I don't care if you one rapper, you got $1 million cars, you got $1 million in cars, and it's $1 million worth of cribs in your hood, in the poverty, in the most poorest hood in your neighborhood. We selfish, man. We selfish, and we just selfish. That's what it is.
Okay, I get what you're saying, Jew. Like you can't just put it off on one person, but I feel like as being a Black person coming from that type of environment, you building yourself up and getting to that point is almost, you know what I'm saying, your duty to like, especially when Black people are the ones we're the ones that make people famous. You feel me? We give people that influence that they have. We're the ones that's making them who they are. So I feel like it's almost, you know what I'm saying, you got to get back because ain't nobody else going to do it. You know,
let me say this. Let me say this.
Selfish, man.
Let me say this. I get what Pat is saying because I feel wholeheartedly what Pat is saying when he say people are selfish, right? So, but where does that stem from? It stems from, Black people
not having nothing,
right? But here's what I'm trying to put you on the mindset of, rich Black people who you feel like are not doing nothing. They're probably thinking, oh, well, we live in a capitalistic society. Everybody can do what I did. You know what I mean? Everybody is free to make as much money as they want. So, but I agree that a lot of people are selfish because me personally, if I had that amount of money, I would be like on some Tupac shit. There's no way, people shouldn't have a house, some drawers.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like
niggas
I feel
is complaining.
100%.
Bro, I'm about to really stop listening to these niggas' music because it's us talking. It just made sense to me just now.
Mm-hmm.
It's selfish. These niggas is selfish as shit, bro. $1 million, you can't take. You talk about $1 million. You show up for $1 million. It's either you selfish or you really don't got it. One or the other, bro. It's one or the other. It's either we really don't got it or you selfish. And that's what I'm starting to think is you really don't got it or you selfish because there's no way, bro. There's no fucking way you can't take all them cars you got and go take and cash them cars in and say, I'm going to go put all these houses into the community and I'm going to help this amount of people start up and get a job. There's no fucking way you can, bro. We selfish as shit, bro. That's what it is. That's what the problem is in our community.
Well, hold up, Pat. Before you go too far, bro, because like you said before, this is public, right? We don't know what people are doing behind closed doors.
Exactly. It's not everyone. Some people are doing it for sure.
Right.
There's some athletes and some rappers that are giving back.
No, nigga. Where Good could have. He never took $1,000. He never took $1 million and put it into the West Philly. He didn't. He could have bought every house in West Philly if he wanted to.
So, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying all of them. All of them. They all from here. They all struggled here. They all been poor here. They all did this here. And you just get the bag and you just
I get what
selfish. They selfish, bro. They get the bag and it's 100%. Like I'm gonna just get the bag, and once I got the bag, all right, I'm out of here. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing what works for me, and as long as I'm doing this, fuck them niggas.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like you coming from that.
I did do something now.
Bro, a supermarket, a black supermarket, bro, is the same amount as a Lamborghini. Get it stocked up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did donate all the computers to that school.
Bro, that's
it's a lot
small thing.
Bro.
I'm just saying, y'all was just saying he didn't do nothing. He did do something. Right. And then guess what? Those same people that got the computers broke into that school and stole the computers, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm supposed to.
The nigga did do something.
I'm supposed to. Listen to this. I'm supposed to listen. I'm supposed to. If you ain't ate in 30 days, right? If you ain't ate in 30 days, and I had a cheesesteak, and I gave you a little ass piece. All right, I gave you a little ass piece of that cheesesteak, but you see me, I knock off a whole cheese. Like, what type of nigga am I to do that in front of your face? I'm gonna eat a whole cheesesteak and just give you a little ass pinch of it. All right, and you supposed to be thankful because I gave you a little ass pinch. Like, what type of nigga are you, bro?
Hold on. Let's support that theory that you had about niggas being selfish. If you had the same type of money they had,
I would
be honest. Do not.
I swear to God, my kids, bro.
Do not cap. If you had the same amount of money these niggas had, you telling me you gonna do everything you talking about right now?
Oh God, bro, listen. Yo, bro, is y'all crazy?
Taxes first though, like
how really? That's how y'all think. Like that's how y'all niggas think. Like that if I had $1 million right now.
No, I'm not talking about $1 million because
$1 million is not a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's not no money.
I'm saying
these niggas is 30 million plus.
I'm yelling this shit. I'm yelling.
You passionate, bro.
If I had $2 million right now, right? I'm gonna dedicate $100 million of that into buying at least 7 or 8 lots in my hood and making that residential garden so that way that
I'm pretty sure they did that.
You had $2 million, you gonna dedicate $100 million?
You just cut me off in the middle of me talking. I didn't even finish talking.
No, but listen.
Yeah,
you said
let me finish.
But no, Pat. I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm asking you this question.
You gotta listen with your ears.
I am.
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. You never even you had $2 million. You gonna dedicate $100 million,
bro? That's not even. I didn't even finish saying what I was saying. Like I could even, and by you even cutting me off right there, that's like I can't even get into it because now it's going to sound like I'm being unorganic. What I'm saying is if I had $2 million right now, I'm saying at least I would take $100 million into buying all the gardens around the city, and then I would take about another. I would take 100. I would take 100,000 into buying all the lots, all the vacant lots.
That's what I was saying. You wasn't making sense when you said.
Yeah, hold up, because you never let me finish saying what I was saying.
But because you just said you just corrected it. That's why you said you would take 100,000. That's I was trying to get what you were saying.
No, you definitely cut me off before I could finish even say what I said. I never even got what I was saying. I said I got the residential, and then I never even got after. I said I'd buy 100. I would take 100,000 and buy all the fucked up ass vacant lots and shit in the city. I would turn that into residential gardening to where I can grow food and sell it. Then I would go into buying some of the houses, all the fucked up ass foreclosed houses in the city, because it's a whole avenue of foreclosed houses in the city. I will go into putting money into Baltimore and buying up some of them houses, and I would make luxury apartment complexes. I would make luxury projects to where as though they're luxury projects to where as though they're not shithole places to where as though people could live affordable, and they not shithole places. They're not in the middle of a crime-infested neighborhood. And I would try to clean up the city. I would, instead of telling the nigga stop selling drugs, I would give him another opportunity. You can't tell a nigga, oh, stop selling drugs and don't have nothing else to do. How you just gonna tell him to stop selling? That's what he know. They don't have no other opportunity. They don't know nothing else. You gotta give them something else to look forward to. That's like telling a nigga, that's like telling a dog that been eating regular food all day, that been eating real food to eat dog food. That nigga not gonna go back to eating no dog food when he been eating real table food all day. That's the plan. The plan is to invest into the neighborhood, not just Philly, Baltimore, Chester. All them fix them neighborhoods up. All them cribs out there that's fucked up. Those is easy little businesses and teach. Like, it ain't about buying up real estate and nothing. It's about buying up schools and actually teaching other niggas how to do it. Like, they be always talk about the game is to be sold, not told. I want to tell it for free. Like, you get a game for free. That's how I think. I don't know how y'all think, but that's how I think. I'm thinking in the empowering other niggas like us, like making sure other niggas get even if they gonna fuck it up. Help them out again if they gonna fuck it up. You're not just because they fucked it up, all right, we shouldn't be even worried about that. Like, we know niggas gonna fuck up. They ain't never had.
Yeah, you know how we think. We thinking the same. We on the same type time, Pat. You know we thinking the same.
Yeah, but Pat, this what I'm saying. The reason why I cut you off is because you said if you got $2 million, you was going to invest $100 million. So that's what I'm saying. You never
he got his numbers mixed up, bro.
Right? Yeah, that I was
no,
y'all never. I was trying to understand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Listen with your ears and not with. I just said. I didn't even say my whole sentence out. I never even got to say the whole what I was trying to get out to you. So,
but Pat, do you understand what I'm saying? You said $2 million, and you said $100 million. You never had $100 million if you only had $2 million.
I worded it wrong, brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I asked you the question. Is that what you were saying? You said 100,000, so then now I understood what you were saying. That's what I was saying.
So we talk.
Your audio.
Precise.
Hold on. Say that again.
I said, you see how genius you are. How you court that one word that I never thought twice about that word. That 1%. I was so wrapped up into what I was talking about that I never stopped for 1 second to even think about the second word I said. Out the whole. How genius you are. You slowed everything I said down to catch that one word. $1,000,000. You a fucking genius. You should be doing some shit to help us out in this world.
All right. So to get away from the semantics that we in right now, I do 100%. I do 100% agree with what you're saying with that each one teach one type of mentality that you're talking about, because everything that I know about money and all of that stuff and like that, as far as like just money and how to live in the world for real, I didn't learn that in school. I learned that from, from Ant, from you, from Adrian. Anything I know about money, I didn't learn it in school. And it's not like they charging me to give me this information. Anthony and Adrian, they sit down and talk to me, and whenever they learn something, they come and they straight tell me off rip. And for free. You feel me? So like, and they telling me this, and I'm at a way more higher advantage than them because I don't have no kids, I don't have no family, I have way less responsibilities than they do. So they setting me up to be way farther, than what I could have been had they not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a good way to go about stuff, that each one teach one type of mentality, because they got me so well versed with everything like that. The only thing I have to do now is just apply everything they teach me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that I 100% agree with that each one teach one type of mentality. Like, I don't think we should, like, if you know something, tell somebody else. Like, it don't cost nothing to share information. This is the age of information that we're in right now. You feel me? If you know something, teach it to somebody else so they can prosper. You get what I'm saying? And
that's true. But I think that when you have somebody like, well, I ain't gonna say when you have somebody. Let me say this: if I got information and I go back and tell 10 of my niggas, and only 2, maybe 1 or 2 of them listen, that don't mean I'm not helping out.
You did your job.
I mean, them niggas not listening.
Exactly.
You did your job. You did your job 100%. Because at the end of the day, you could lead me to the water. You feel me? Like, it's my job to apply everything that you're telling me. I did my job by giving you the information. You didn't apply it. You feel me? That's your fault. You get what I'm saying? But you did your job just by telling me. And I 100% agree with that. Like, if you know something, teaching to somebody else, no matter what it is, a trade, a skill, it's about money, anything. If you know something, share it so they can prosper as well. And like, as far as like the rappers and stuff like that, and the athletes and the black people that have money and influence, I feel like they should definitely give back more than what they. Okay, well, I can't even say that because like what Ant was saying earlier, just because we don't see it happening, don't mean that it's not happening. You get what I'm saying? So they could very well be.
But some of them niggas is selfish, though.
I feel like majority of them is. But I'm saying I agree with what Ant said earlier. Just because we don't see it happening, don't mean it's not happening. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they flex all this money and all these cars and all this stuff. Why is that not something that you want to flex? You helping out your people.
But they do, though. But the thing about it is, like, rappers, actors, they do come into the communities and help black folk out. Like, they do put people on. It's the mentality. Just because I put you on,
that's true.
Can you maintain it? This is not
do y'all hear what?
This is a marathon.
Let me stop y'all right there. This is what separates us from other cultures, because when a Chinese man come over in the United States, he already got money from his peoples to say, here, go into their community and open up a store. Here, I'm gonna give you the money to do that. If you fuck up, I'm gonna help you out again. Like, it's not. We gotta understand. If you my family and you my brother and we down and we on the end, I'm helping you out to the end. We family, we brothers, we black, we are together. It's to the end. It don't matter that you gonna fuck up or not. This is the mentality we got. I'm gonna get to the top and push you down type mentality. And I'm not saying that nobody has that. I'm saying that the idea of being a family and being and being united and being black and being together and being, that's the reason we're not together is because we don't got that ingrained into us. You don't.
I get what you're saying.
If Andrew is down and if I give Andrew $1 million and he fucked that $1 million up, it don't matter. That's my blood. I gotta make sure he's sustained. I gotta make sure he's sustained.
Let me interject with that for a second. Because I get what Julian was saying. Because I get what you're saying. No, I respect it. I respect what you're saying. But what Julian was saying is like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't want to give you my money just for you to fuck it up. I want to teach you how I want to teach you how to maintain it. So that way, even if you do fuck it up, it's going to be a slim chance of you doing it.
Hold on.
You missing my point. Listen. Hold up. Just 1 second. All right, think about it. Think about how kings and queens. Think about Pop and Granny as the king and the queen.
Right.
And we the royal family.
Right.
Right? Think about us in that sense. And the king is and Andrew is next in line to be the king.
Right.
Is he supposed to let his family fall?
Who?
If he next in line to be the king, if he's supposed to be the king and he a part of the family, he one of the princes of the family, or he one of the princes of the family, ain't you supposed to make sure that the other archies of the family is cool?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's why I'm saying it's not just giving it away.
I'm not saying give it away. I'm saying as a family, that's what we need to think of ourselves as. These is kings. We don't think of ourselves that. We think of ourselves as, all right, fuck it. Like, that's just if all else fails, if all else fails, it's about me versus you. Like, I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna take care of me and my kids over anything. And it's not that way. Like, that's not how it's. I mean, that's how it is, and that's how we train to be. But what I'm saying is, this is why we in that mentality that we are in now. That's why we in the position that we are in now.
So what you saying, Joe? All the fathers that's in here right now, what's your job as a father for your kids?
Say that again, bro.
As a father, what is your main priority for your kids?
Well, my main priority as far as taking care of my kids,
you want to teach.
I go about it, I basically, like, with my kids, you know what I'm saying? I basically just go about it like this. Like, my job is to say no. I don't got no kids. And go ahead.
Okay, are we a family or are we sub-families? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Are we families or are we sub-families?
Hold on, because back to the $1 million thing. If I give you $1 million, right? And as you fuck up that $1 million a week later, say if I was, God forbid, to pass away in that week, and I told you everything to do on how to get $1 million, and you still fuck it up.
I would think you would be smart enough to understand that I'm not giving it to you, giving it to an ignorant person. I'm giving it to a person that I'm not saying that but all right, I understand that you probably can't read my mind and can't understand, can't pinpoint exactly what I mean. But as I'm saying, what I'm saying is just maybe that's a bad example. What I'm saying is that black people, how white people think about their family as bloodline. They're not thinking about I'm thinking about my blood. I'm thinking about making sure we exist, making sure our bloodline. You dig what I'm saying? We don't think about that like that. We blood, we family.
Black people don't teach. That's how you think.
And that's what I'm doing right now.
But no, you saying if I give it to you and you fuck it up, I'm gonna just give it back to you again. If you didn't learn anything from the first fuck up.
I'm saying, I would think you would be smart enough to read between the lines of what I'm trying to say, which you probably not going to understand because maybe it's going over your head. What I'm saying is that being as though you're my family, it don't matter what. I'm saying as big as $1 million. It don't matter what. We still bonded by blood. You dig what I'm saying?
We never said we wasn't, Pat.
Humans don't live forever.
Pat, we only can go off what you say, my man.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a little too. You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm diving into deep and shit. Like maybe I'm a deep thinker, and it's like I can't have these conversations.
No, you can have the conversations. You just got to say what you mean, and when we react off that, that's how we react, bro. We only can go off what you say, not what you're thinking, my man. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tie my hands with it.
Yeah, you tie your hands because it sounds like you're getting upset. He's going off what you said. You said
I'm going off the original topic that we talk about. I'm saying I'm using the $1 million thing as an example. I'm saying that we should. I'm using that to say that we should be bonded no matter how big of the money it is. If that shouldn't stop. That shouldn't fuck up the relationship. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we agree.
It wasn't as deep as I give you $1 million, you should be able to budget and maneuver and do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if I'm not.
So let me ask you this, Pat. Let me ask you this. So if you give me $1 million, right, and I fuck it up, you gonna give me another $1 million?
My family, like if I got the $1 million to give it to you, and I got it to spare, go ahead. I'm gonna give it to you. My family.
Okay, so do you feel like that's irresponsible on your behalf for not educating that person to make sure they don't fuck it up?
If it's to make sure Anthony family sustain and make sure that he can make it to tomorrow, yeah. I feel as though as a family member, and me and him got the same bloodline. I feel as though now that I'm smart and I'm understand what's going on, I feel as though as family that by blood I'm obligated to help him out. If I can, and I got the money and I got the finances and the will and the power to do so, I feel like I'm obligated by God to help him. And I understand that everybody don't understand those principles.
I agree with that. I agree with you. What you're saying is like either like you just using $1 million as an example. If they fuck it up, fuck it up. You're gonna give it back to them. But what we're saying that we're looking at it from an educate. Like you have to teach them not to fuck that $1 million up. So that's how we.
The problem is that you giving a person $1 million.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the problem. I'm not going to give you $1 million. If you come to me and ask me, hey, listen, I need $1 million. I'm going to say, I'm not going to give you $1 million, but I'm going to give you 100,000.
I guaranteed you when you play it back and y'all watch this, y'all going to get exactly what I'm saying. Y'all going to be like, oh.
No. I get what you're saying, like, because that's your family.
Right.
That you just going to give it to them off the strength.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to give nobody $1 million. I give you 100,000. Because I know it's going to be 9 other times you're going to come back to me.
All right, let me use another example because we wrapped up on $1 million, right? Because I see the $1 million.
Hold up, Pat. Let me share what I got to say, bro. Because you talk a lot, my man. Hold up, 1 second. Right? So
yeah, I'm trying to. I got
me
topics.
personally.
This is what I'm saying.
Me personally, right? What I personally think is I feel like let's say if I was in like a Kevin Hart situation, right? Like I got buku amounts of money. I got $100 million, right? And y'all my family, right? If I know right off rip, it's always been my dream to just hook my family up with money, right? But what I would do is, because I know a lot of people are not really financially, financially educated, like
literate, like they're not financially literate.
So what I would do is like kind of like what Drew was saying is give you a small amount, right? And then, but before I would do that, I would probably set you up with some type of, financial advisor, or I would say, look, I'll give you this amount of money, or I can teach you how I got this amount of money. I feel that's
what I'm saying.
A bit more valuable than
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
not gonna give you.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't.
Y'all completely lost the point of what I'm trying to say, though.
We saying we got the point. It's family. It's family. You're gonna give to your family regardless, just because it's family. We got that point. That's your point. What we saying is because I disagree with Drew a little bit, because you say you're not gonna give them $1 million. You're gonna give them 100,000 because you know that they're gonna come back 9 more times. You know what I'm saying, for another 100,000. Right. I'm saying if you give them that 100,000 and that proper education, they're not gonna have to come back. You feel me? Like if you give them the 100,000 and the proper education, they're not gonna have to come back another 9 times. You feel me? And what Pat is saying, even if they do come back another 9 times, you're gonna give it to them that other 9 times because it's your family.
Yo. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, all right, take the money out of it. Get the money, erase the money. I'm saying, Pat, my point of what I'm saying is that
we got it, Pat.
Y'all don't get the gist of what I'm saying.
Let him explain this. What you saying, Pat?
He about to say the same thing, bro.
I'm not about to.
He said take the money out of it. He said take the money.
All right, so take the money out of it, and then what?
If Anthony gets shot right now, right?
Yeah. God forbid.
And he's bleeding out on the street. Am I supposed to just walk past him and get it? Am I supposed to try to save him, or risk getting shot?
Say that again.
If somebody just shot Anthony right now, am I supposed to save him,
or risk getting shot, or just walk past him?
Shot, or just walk away, or just run away?
You're supposed to try to save him.
All right, then. Okay, then. This is what I'm trying to say, y'all. This is my family member. That's all I'm trying to. It's not about money. It's not about giving to him. It's not. I'm saying I'm supposed to be there for my family member when he's down and fucked up.
We already said that we got that already. That's what I'm saying. We already got that, bro. Yeah, we got that already. Like your family, you're gonna give to your family regardless. That's your family. You're obligated. You feel me?
And what I'm saying is what's frustrating me is with y'all is by y'all saying, but if he got shot with a Mac, I'm go. No. That's what y'all saying when y'all saying give him $100 million, or I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna teach him financial economics. That's what y'all saying. I'm gonna teach the shooter not to be. No, what I'm saying is that if you see somebody, what I'm saying is I'm using that as $1 million. If I got that's all I'm saying is if I see my family member fucked up.
So you saying if you got this,
we already got that point. If you got the means, we was just trying to get ours across. You get what I'm saying?
I think I think what Pat's trying to say is like if you got the means to help your family,
then you got to. You're obligated.
That's the main thing that I think that. Am I wrong? Am I right?
I get that, and I 100% agree. Yeah, I agree 100%.
I got that already. I got that like 3 explanations ago.
Yeah, I already.
To be honest with you, I get it, my man.
Family is
all we doing is sharing what we would do, my man. That's it. Just because we sharing what we would do, don't mean we ain't got what you were saying.
No, I definitely get what you were saying, and I agree 100%. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree. That's your family. You gotta. You feel me?
Pat is passionate this episode. He passionate, bro. We get you, man. We with you. You understand what I'm saying? We just sharing what we would do. That's it. But I think we kind of got to wrap it up because I think we've been on this joint for like 2 hours.
For like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're probably not even going to use all this. What y'all think?
It's going to be a lot of chopping.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
No, keep it in there. This is my gist of what I'm saying, yo. I'm trying to educate people. Like the shit that when y'all go back and listen to what I'm saying, y'all going figure out what I'm trying to say. Y'all not gonna catch it now, and I expect y'all not to catch it. But y'all go back when y'all hear what I'm saying. Y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk your heads off. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to get y'all to get the little nuances of what I'm saying. Y'all, and the way I'm taking it is that you're basically looking at it from another perspective that I'm not talking about. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to elaborate too much on shit.
Pat, we were saying that we already got what you were saying. It's about family, regardless of the situation. Like taking money out of it completely. Regardless of the situation,
I'm off the conversation. I'm off that conversation. I'm just saying in general for every topic we were talking about. Period.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just gonna wrap it up there. I respect everybody, you know what I'm saying, opinion. I think we had some good conversation with John. Joe Biden, you know, he's a little scattered. Sydney, fuck her. Yeah, I feel like we just gotta, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we gotta get some more money in the Black community. I feel like that would be a good way to stop all of this from happening. All this looting and robbing and stuff that's going on, all this bad stuff, the protesting that's going on is bad. It's not good to look at, but it's necessary for stuff to change. You feel me? Like, share, subscribe, comment, and you know what I'm saying? Give y'all opinions of what y'all feel about it. Anything that y'all want to see us talk about in the future, just let us know y'all opinions on the topic y'all want to hear us talk about specifically. I'm sure all of our social medias is going to be linked somewhere on the screen. And,
niggas is tight. Real
and thank you for watching
us. Comment, like, subscribe, comment. I know everybody. I know we supposed to start the little raffle off and stuff, but we're gonna probably wait till next episode to find something creative to talk about and incorporate the little raffle I wanted to do off. I wanted to give away some money.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Give away like $75 to $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got anybody else got anything to say?
Yeah, just thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be sitting here listening to us talk. So we appreciate it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the views and everything and the comments and all that stuff. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. George Floyd. Breonna Taylor.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, that's it. Follow everybody on IG. Everybody's information will be linked in the description. And we out.
And also,
where you at?
I got one thing to add. So, for whoever leaves a good comment or a good question in the comment section, Drew will be personally passing out those pink roses in the background to the person that gives the best comment, because those roses are sexy.
Very seductive roses.
very elegant and classy.
I thought it was an accident. He did that on purpose. He got the do-rag to match and everything.
Exactly.
Purpose. That was by design.
I forgot to build
that was designed.
That was planned. That was clear.
Yeah.
Damn, that was playing, dog. No cap.
All right, no cap out. We out, y'all.
Gang.